and welcome to a new playthrough. So I am playing Lies of P. So this is a Souls-like, so it's not been done by the guys that did Dark Souls or Elden Ring. So it's been a completely different studio, and it's based on the story of Pinocchio. So, but it's very much Souls-like. Come on. There we go. So I've seen people playing it, but I don't really know much about the game itself. I've just maybe watched 20 minutes or so of streams, and then I've also seen clips in gaming channels where they've been maybe talking about an aspect of it. But that is all I know. I don't know the storyline. I don't know the bosses. I don't know what kind of enemies or anything like that. So I'm playing this as blind as I can with actually knowing about the game. So I've not even gone in. This is as far as I got. So just press any button. So see, that's it. The EULA coming up. So so settings. There isn't a difficulty setting, though. That could be that once you play through it once, you may be able to adjust the settings, make it harder. So I'm not colorblind, but it's good to see a colorblind option in there. So I'll just go with the automatic controls at the minute, and there shouldn't be any additional content because this is one of the free games on PlayStation Plus this month, which is why I'm able to start playing it. Right, so you can set the difficulty here. So I will always set it to especially for a first playthrough, set it to the easiest option. I am always going to be more interested in the story than the difficulty, and I can change it if I do find it is being too easy. And you know, I can always play through it well, it gives me replayability options because I can always play through it at different levels. So it's just the gameplay that's Souls-like then, rather than, you know, it's not got, this is the difficulty level and that's it.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Benefit was already obtained the following benefit item. So, Alchemist's Hat, Illusory Emerald Glasses, Treasure Hunter's Mask, Treasure Hunter's Hunting Apparel. Okay. So I've got a Winter Festival Peaked Hat, Nostrander's Antlers, and Midsummer Nights. Okay. So you've got a Pulse Cell, which is your ability to recover HP. maximum number of times pulse cells can be used, same as in Dark Souls. When you reach maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, the pulse cell will be gradually charged. So that's how you refill the cell then. Pulse cells are ergo cells that power I forgot about this, and now that I've seen it, I am going to laugh every time that I see it. I'll try and keep a straight face here. Pulse cells are ergo cells that power the P organ. They work with stargazers, and they can also convert the energy from a Dyson pad to recharge. That is going to be a problem right throughout the game if they're going to be calling something a P organ. So the grinder repairs weapon durability. So it's kind of like a whetstone or a repair kit in Dark Souls. So weapon durability decreases each time you attack enemies with a weapon. Use a grinder, and I don't know if it's a thing in the US, but without having P organ, Grinder is a dating app here in the UK, but it's got it without the E. So yes. Yes. So use a grinder to repair your weapons. When durability falls to 0, attack decreases, and the weapon cannot be repaired with a grinder. Did they do this on purpose? They must have known. Thus, it is advised to keep an eye on the durability gauge. To those in battle, the grinder is their lifeline. The sharpness of the blade can mean life or death. And last resort. So these are all basic items. So immediate character death upon use. A special device that releases all of the P organ's energy at once. Dies upon use. The old man feared the possibility of his son failing to awaken properly, and going into a frenzy. This initialization device was made as a necessary evil for delicate readjustments. So a weapon that I've got an Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive. So motivity. Seeing technique is B, so I'm gonna have to get used to what they're calling things here. So you cannot so you can disassemble some of the weapons and maybe get some items from disassembling the weapons themselves. So it's a great sword. So it's 100 out of 100 durability at the minute, and it's 17.9 is its weight. So damage reduction rate when guarding is 58.27. So I do really want to pick up a shield at some point probably. So deflect counterattack is a skill it has, or not, they're calling them, and Storm Slash. So Storm Slash is the better of the two. Alright, so that's completely taken me out of that, so alright, so good. It's my bag. So I've already equipped the weapon. So Legion arm, so left arm of steel. So physical attack is 120 plus 17, so it's got a B for motivity and technique. So its left hand parts made of metal. It throws forward strong punches. Left hand parts made with exquisite detail. They do not have special powers. Geppetto's name is faintly engraved on them. So, defense parts, so I've got a Workshop Union basic frame, which is a ring. Physical damage reduction rate, so it's kind of a shield. So parts that enhance puppet frames can absorb physical damage. A basic frame made by the Workshop Union. It is a part that reinforces puppet frames made with standard dimensions. So a Workshop Union old generation converter. So it's an appendage parts that increase the attribution resistances of puppets. So it increases my resistance to stuff. Can enhance resistance to attribute status ailments. An old generation appendage made by the Workshop Union. Its design is old, but it is cheap and effective, so it's still the main one in use. So I have a cartridge. Parts that apply to puppet circulatory systems can enhance resistances to special status ailments. So yeah, a prototype developed by Workshop Union. It came into being after various efforts to improve puppet performance. So a liner. So it reduces physical damage. So it's kind of like armor. A liner made in the dimension approved by the Workshop Union. It can be made by anyone as long as it complies with certification standards. So who manufactured it cannot be determined. So costume, I've got my white shirt, which is everyday attire that can be worn casually. It's imbued with someone's kind consideration. It is a casual attire, but made from a sturdy material. And the old man was thorough when it came to his son's clothes in anticipation of the rarest of disasters. And I assume you've already gone through ads, because we're like 12 minutes in. So I've got a treasure hunter's hunting apparel. So hunting apparel worn by the greatest treasure hunter of Krat. So Krat's the world that we're in. The golden wings attached to these cloths or clothes serve as proof of their identity. The hound was the subject of everyone's admiration, so much so that some even aspired to steal his name. Armour of the Honourable. So armour once worn by a famed general from an eastern land. Its colours have faded after countless battles, but it is imbued with loyalty that has yet to wane. Even the most splendid gifts from a powerful lord could not outshine the memories he shared with his sworn brothers. Those who know honour know where their true values lie. Right. That does make sense, it's just you don't see that often, the word no being only sandwich, or a no sandwich there. No, an honour sandwich with no being the bread. So no honour, no. Weird sentence structure, but it does make sense. So alchemist's hat, which is actually a mask. Somehow. So a hat often worn by alchemists, a necessity if you are a trendsetting celebrity in Krat. Lofty humans use dignity and grace to elevate themselves. True elegance does not need a sword to conquer an opponent. So this is a treasure hunter's mask, and it looks like a German Shepherd or a Doberman, possibly. A mask worn by the greatest treasure hunter in Krat. This is a mask worn by the Hound. Obviously, it's a dog of some sort. In pursuit of secrets and conspiracies. Everyone assumed that the greatest treasure hunter of Krat would be incredibly wealthy. However, there was only one true treasure that he sought to protect. So, Winter Festival peaked hat, a red peaked hat worn to celebrate Krat's Winter Festival. It is said that the benevolent saint gives presents to good children. They say the saint knew when children lied, yet he still loved the world full of such lies. So, Ernest Reindeer's antlers, an antler headband, accessory worn to celebrate Krat's Winter Festival. The Ernest Reindeer flew with the saint and his gifts across the silent sky. It is said that the children who received gifts from the saint draped their treasures over the reindeer's antlers. Following tradition, the people of Krat hang their fruits of appreciation on the Winter Festival tree. So, bandana of the honourable. Bandana worn by a famed general from an eastern land. The faded green cloth is a memento of the times that he spent with his sworn brothers. The sworn brothers never forgot the oath that started it all. When everything is over, they shall once again stand under the blossoming tree and raise their glasses to the brotherhood. So accessories, red nose, so a nose to celebrate Krat's Winter Festival. The reindeer's red nose showed the way through the foggy night. Venigni loved the guiding reindeer so much that he hung a marvellous red nose on the tram on the day of the Winter Festival. The reindeer tram soaring through the sky soon became the symbol of Krat's Winter Festival, and I have illusory emerald glasses. Glasses crafted with gems. It is popular among collectors because of its unique colour. Jewel glasses that was amongst a certain alchemist collection. You may see illusions if you look beyond the emeralds. So that's an accessory. So yeah, I'll wear the illusory glasses and the bandana. So I've got no amulets. So that was my bag. I've gone right through that. So character info. So vitality 9, vigor 7, capacity 8. I don't know what capacity is, or motivity, which is 9. Technique 9, advance 7. Apart from vitality and vigor, I am not sure. And even then, I don't know how they're treating them in this game. So, one of them will be HP, one of them will be stamina. And Legion is 205, whatever Legion is. So, move. Yeah.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
So L1's guard, R1 is strike.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
So, Monad's lamp, that's our use belt. So, up to select upper belt, press and hold to select the first slot, and down to select lower belt, press and hold to select the first slot. Use the selected belt item is square. Equip items and gestures on the belt to use them. Press and hold to select the first slot of the belt. So, use an item from the extra bag. Hold down to activate the extra bag, and then up, down, left and right to use the item. Grab items and gestures on the extra bag to use them. Alright, so yeah, so that's on the left there. You've got the HP refiller thing, and then you've got the grinder. So I've got nothing there.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help. But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
So I am going to go Dex, because I do usually go Dex with my first playthrough. So that's the Path of the Bastard.
Destination Hotel Quad. Recommend escaping from this location.
Alright, so I can... So this is a pulse cell. Alright, so that's to recover my HP. Maximum number of times pulse cells can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, it will gradually charge. So Crackground Exhibition 18XX. I didn't see what the bottom said there. So take it. Can't go around that way yet then.
The station employee has the train station keys.
Right, yes, I'm still getting just electric shocks from that. No, there's no jump. And rolling isn't. Getting rid of them. So they must be permanent. So where do I go then? If this is my only route and I've killed everybody here, where are the keys? Witness the greatest show on earth, experience the future of the world. So guard, which is L1, you can block enemy attacks by guarding. If your guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to guard regain. Guard regain accumulates but gradually decreases over time. While you have guard regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you will not receive damage. Only stamina is consumed. You can use perfect guards to destroy an enemy's weapon or put an enemy in staggerable status.
You cannot see in the dark. Switch me on and gently will light the way.
How do I switch you on though? There. That's finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to stay clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if it'll work. Or if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you even if it's not much. Please survive, anyone. So that's a Dimergo fragment. It's a lock device. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down ladders to create shortcuts. So that's a Fable Catalyst. So that's this shortcut now. staggerable, so it's R2 to hold for a charge attack. Right, so I got the key and I've got a workshop reunion something. Alright, so they're throwing items. So technique is dexterity then. So lightweight frame. Oh, so no amulets yet. Because that glaive is there. Okay. So that's another sawtooth wheel, which is throwable. I suppose I'll go back to the main door. That the key will let me through now. Say, welcome to City in honor of Valentinus, who erected the cornerstone of something. That's just locked, it's not giving me any options. So it'll only ever get me back up to 1. I meant to do. So Fable Arts, Triangle use Blade Fable Arts, and Hoggarden use Handle Fable Arts. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable Art. Each Fable Art uses up Fable slots, and different Fable Arts use different number of slots. Charge Fable slots by attacking enemies with weapons. Alright. It's a dash. So somebody knows about it, but this Fury attack. So some enemies become red and use a strong attack called a Fury attack. You can't guard Fury attacks, but you can move out of the attack range or counter with a perfect guard. I've been using this. Ah, right, so you gotta hold it. Right. Ah, there we go. Right, so where's that enemy? I don't think I'm going to survive this. Because I haven't got very much health left. And I don't know what the save system is here in... in Liza P. Because it has been very linear so far. I use the Stargazer for fully recovering HP and stamina, as well as charging your pulse cells. You'll be revived at this point in case of death. Remember, this process also revives enemies, not just your character. Yeah.
This is called a Stargazer. A marvelous device the Stalkers used in the past.
Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puzzle numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this Stargazer for a moment... Gather ergo, clever one. This Stargazer will make you stronger. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
So you use Ergo to level up. So R3 add Ergo. When spending Ergo to level up or make a purchase, whole held Ergo can also be used. Only the held Ergo in the bag can be used, while the held Ergo in storage cannot. Crowder goes 753, 788. So that'll get my HP up. Right, so level up. Introducing the parade puppet. Here appears right, are you not gonna let me read any of these? So that's a sawtooth wheel, thermite. A thermite bomb can be thrown, inflicts fire damage at the area of impact. After the puppet frenzy, people began to fashion weapons for resistance in their desperation. Many throwable weapons manufactured, and these exhibited excellent results against their marching enemies. So, pictures. Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Hello there, I'm the parade master. I like singing and marching with people. Right, so that instant. Right. That could be useful, but I want to have to. I don't want to be able to do that by accident. That last resort. Why does this feel like I'm going up towards a boss fight? Yeah, this is definitely a boss fight. these timings right at all. Don't get greedy here. So I've got some parade leaders, there we go. And hopefully if I go back down to where I was, that would... I'll back down to the Stargazer. That would not reset him. I assume it doesn't reset bosses, that it's the same as Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I'm just going to take a quick break here. How the hell did it go? No. As I say, I assume that doesn't reset the boss. As I find them, because a lot of them are Ergo, it appears. So this is a cultic car. It's the hotel up this way.
I should mention. The hotel security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
Hotel Krat. Let's see what's on the outside before I head to the door. Moonstone. Can be useful weapon upgrades from what I saw there. So ads will be coming in just over 2 minutes. Managed to see this one this time.
Welcome to the Sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
So I assume every time you lie, or the more you lie, something happens. And it'll have an effect on later gameplay. And that's the intro. So unfortunately people are going to be going into ads while this is going on, but this is just the opening credits. And once you get through the credits, if they're finished before you come back from ads, I will not advance the story at all. So that looks like the Puppet Master there. Right, so that's people in ads now. At least you got through the opening credits. So I won't advance the story while ads are going on. We'll just take a quick drink here.
I'm
So
so
this is
happy to see
Sophia.
you. I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Kron to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. But we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Kron is dangerous for humans. And that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
So level up, so you can level up through Sophia as well, using the Argonian's possession. You can increase your stats when you level up. So, oh, I haven't quite gotten... Right, so welcome back people from ads. So we've met Sophia, that's the only thing that's happened in ads, and we can level up with Sophia, so she's kind of like the Firekeeper maiden in Dark Souls 3. So capacity is... So, do I want... Forget that, put stamina up. Some activity, I'm assuming is strength. And technique is dex. I don't know what advance is. So that's kind of like just your defense.
Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Gemini is fine.
Yes,
That's
we have.
proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
Assassin enforced pocket watch. Power of the watch turns back time to when the boy was in peak condition. Right, so our mission at the minute is to try and find Geppetto because he's got the answers.
I'll use my power to help you. Ergo is the miracle that made Krat prosper. Without Ergo, there would be no automated puppets to make Krat wealthy. When you move, you tap into the power of Ergo within you. Gather more Ergo. It will make you stronger. In the folklore of Krat, a cricket often acts as a guide. That is why these automated models became popular. But Gemini is unique. He's more than just a guide. As you get more familiar with Gemini, you'll see what I mean.
So rare Ergo, so parade leaders Ergo. Alright. So how do I put that? So unequip. So how do I put that into storage? Because it's got to be in storage. So that's it. It's a gesture. So performance a gesture. Throw made of gold. A beggar's shoving that. Both for saying. Holding the check ground gesture. So how do I put that into storage? Oh, that is my bag.
I'll use my power to...
So... So how do I put that Ergo into my bag? Because I can't know that it is in my bag. Right, so this is... I am going to have problems with this right throughout the game. This is a P-Organ ability activation part. So a colourful tiny Ergo fragment. It activates a special ability when equipped to the P-Organ. There is a special kind of Ergo with different colour and vibration. The workshop uses the gem to bring out puppets' different abilities. So this is our blade upgrade material. So this is the hidden moonstone. Groups normal weapon blade to up to +3. A rare enhancement that can be obtained in different parts of Krat. Moonstone was not from this world, however, it was the most optimal enhancement material. In the emergency, technicians push forward with using the Moonstone for weapon upgrade without time to review it further. Omega obtained from the Parade Master is packed with immense power. A treasure hunter may want this rare ergo. Although the entire audience disappeared in a pool of blood, the Parade Master was cheerful. As long as there's a king, the show must go on. With it being that, it may be worthwhile keeping it. And me just like checking out what it maybe does. Right. So I don't want to check. I want to check my bag for the compass. Alright, so is the compass an automatic thing then? No. The pocket watch. So I can use that to teleport to the hotel or the last stargazer used. So a pocket watch from Sophia. The power inside the watch returns the user to the last stargazer visited, or to the hotel's stargazer. So I don't want to be using that last resort then.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Welcome. Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet. He might have a few loose screws, but Geppetto's skills are undiminished. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back. If he doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story, but I think it's better off with you. Please find that old man. And do take care of yourself out there. People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Crowd. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about? I see you're here. That means you can lie. Your lies are a rare ability. You're able to choose your own path, unbound by anything. People on the outside are still afraid of puppets. Lie to protect yourself and find your path. I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home. You're always welcome here at the hotel. If you have any questions, ask my butler, Polendina.
Right, so that's her dialogue exhausted. Downstairs, I'm able to open the door that was down here, or any doors in the area. That's not a door. So it looks as though there's collectibles. That's not a door, that's just some wood paneling.
is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia. Please let me know how I may be of service. At Hotel Krat, comfort and calm walk hand in hand. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Talk. About the Grand Covenant.
Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law. A puppet may not harm humans. Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans and the city of Krat. Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. I told you about the rules engraved upon every puppet. Do you require anything else?
So purchase. What can I purchase here? So I can purchase a Fable charge. Catalyst made to supplement puppet abilities. Ability charges Fable. The catalyst made puppets more efficient by circulating ergo energy within their bodies. This groundbreaking invention was based on one alchemist's idea. So Legion magazine. So that's a charge. A polymer thing that activates a Legion arm's specific ability. It can be implanted in a Legion arm to charge the Legion rapidly. The polymer bullets that are used in Legion arms were developed in collaboration with Venigni Works. Bullets undergo a chemical reaction inside the Legion arm and then turn into different substances like fire, electricity, or acid. So of course that's another P-organ ability activation part. And it activates a special ability when equipped to the P-organ. There's a special kind of ergo which is different colours and vibrations. Yep, we know that. So if I sell stuff, so Venigni's urgent repair tool. I can't see myself using that. So I've got someone's memory. So the uniform of a sophisticated and dignified boarding school. The initial M is engraved on an elegant brooch. So I wonder how I increase my uses of the HP vial. Because it says I've got 5 in my equipment, but it's only letting me use 3. And I can't get them out of my equipment.
Geppetto, right? Come this way. I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person... Wow. You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
So Legion Arm is a special equipment that is equipped on the left arm. Each Legion Arm has its own combat ability. Each Legion Arm can be modified into all sorts of forms. Modifications can be made using the Venigni craft machine.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else. A custom arm from Geppetto himself is quite an accessory. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me. I know my way around a weapon.
Alright, so upgrade a weapon. Alright, so I don't have enough ergo.
A Stargazer is a survival device used by the Stalkers. It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The Stalkers installed Stargazers all across the city. Once they're recovered, we can put them to use. If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The Stalkers captured a puppet to use for training. Don't look at me like that. Everyone hates puppets. I know whose side you're on. I know my way around a weapon.
Alright. Ah. So a Legion Arm that can be wire. It can be swung around an enemy. Yes, just leave that as it is. So I assume that I've got to go out this way. cards will be coming up in just under 4.5 minutes. Yeah, so you're getting some loading screens in Lies of P. So I'm not trying to put in loading screens on the fly here, then, which you get with some modern games. So, because this is only a couple of years old now, so it's not that old.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Ah, so I can teleport to another Stargazer. Right, so level up. I need 1,000 switch Legion Arts, so I can do that here. And I can talk with Gemini.
I'm Gemini, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Use storage. Unable to take out anymore. So if I level up, but if I go...
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago, before the puppet frenzy.
Yeah, so with it allowing me to lock onto the one that was on the ground, that didn't give me much of a surprise. Oh, nope, I need to get to that from the other side then. Okay, what's in the chest? Right, so that's slightly better armor. So I'm assuming that's a shortcut, or is it just a way down for me? That's a shortcut. can use puppet string for. So that's my first death. Yeah, and it's the same as Dark Souls. You lose any of your leveling up things once you die. Just go up. Say, is that the other side of that gate that I couldn't get through earlier on? So that's another shortcut open up. side. And then up the ladder here. My treasure, I can't hear anything. I think the streets are already dead, nothing but silence. I assume that I too will become just another petrified corpse soon. I still remember the sound of your singing voice and sight of Charlotte looking at picture books. I miss all of it. The best thing I did when I was alive was send you and Charlotte to the cathedral for shelter. I wish this nightmare was all over. If only you and the kid could come back. But I guess now it's impossible. I love you, Louise. I pray that you're safe there. So, as we get to the cathedral, can we give that letter to the woman? This here. Right, so a life amulet. So, an amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. The slightest blink is enough to make a puppet move. Puppets do not have life, but it is enough to move them. So this increases max HP. I think this is a Stargazer in here. And I'm just going to quickly take a break. So I will be looking to raid out soon. I can't talk. Alright, I can't talk to you.
I didn't know anyone was alive out here. I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned house for a while. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. We survivors need to look out for each other. For your information, I didn't steal this.
So, what does he sell? So, an attribute resistant ampule. So, temporarily increases overheat, electric shock, decay, and corruption resistance. So, another Legion charge. So, throwing cell, electric blitz canister. Some kind of weapon. So it's a blunt. It's kind of like a mace. So Germany's emergency protection. So temporarily protects death ergo when hit. So if used when there is death ergo to reclaim, it reduces the ergo loss. Alright, so if So, temporal flex, ergo even in death. Yep. So... there. Ooh, where? Oh, up there.
Wait, I can sense something strange. Jeepers!
Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
Alright, so dimensional butterfly. Occasionally a dimensional butterfly will appear in parts of Krat. Mono's lamp can detect the butterfly, lighting up red to point out its location. When the character is near the hiding butterfly, it will appear. After a certain amount of time, the butterfly will disappear into another dimension. Kill it to get useful materials. Alright. So you've got to kill the butterfly to get some useful materials. But that is 8 o'clock, so I will raid out, and just a second. Was he on for an hour or? Or was I just imagining that that was Kayla that I saw there? Because I thought I'd seen Kayla was on. Yeah, well, right, I will raid out into Nari then. And she's playing Boom Bears on stream because marbles must be in between seasons. And I will see you possibly tomorrow. If not, it'll be Thursday. Because I might do that vlog from Edinburgh tomorrow. But I will see you tomorrow. This week sometime.